How's it going, everybody? Octonfire here, and today we're doing a review of the Fanstoys FT-32B Wright. Here we are, and here he is, but of course we're going to show what we get in the box. You get the collector's card right here. It says FT-32B Wright. You get Fanstoys 2025, made in China. And it is that nice thick credit card stock, but here it is with the bio. If you want to read it, pause it now and read it. There's the tech specs and the vehicle mode. And I realized they forgot to do a step. And that's it for it. And here is Wright in his alt mode. It is the right one. Anyway. This thing, I will tell you, I love it. I actually do like this figure. I'm a little late to the party, and I'll explain that when we show off accessories, because it's a funny story with that. But let's get in close here, though, on some of the... You can see, get translucent for the windshield here on the window, but you can see a seat in there with some controls and pedals as well. And it is nicely painted. Now, on this side of it, though, they painted it pink. It doesn't bother me. Not one bit. You get purple here for the treads, but it is just a flat look. Like, it's just all flat. It doesn't have detail, which I know will tick off a lot of collectors. Me, personally, I like it this way. I like my bots to look cartoon accurate in all three modes, and he does that really well, especially for the combined mode. When we get into that, that's a different story. And I just realized something here. Whatever. But, you know, here it is. And here's the back. Yes, the back is gappy. Oh, well. It doesn't bother me one bit at all. Because I'm in the minority of people who like the figure. Now, I might go in on X-Trans bots. I haven't decided yet. It's not 100% confirmed, but I might go that route. But for a quick comparison, here he is with the Unite Warriors version. I'm not getting the 86 one. And the reason why I'm not... Is this not even... Okay, it is now. Is because I'm having this Devastator build. I also have Bruticus being worked on. And I have two more combiners coming that I will not say the name of yet. You guys have to just stay tuned to find out. But, yeah, I'm not going in on the new Studio Series or Age of the Prime lines, because I can't fit any more combiners into my collection after I'm done with them. But there you go. You can see these two there. And here he is with Scrapper, his leader. I know Megatron's their leader, but Scrapper's the leader of the Constructicons. If I'm not a nerd in any other way, I don't know how else to prove it to you. There you have that. Now, I can't show you him rolling because he doesn't have wheels for that. So, yeah, but I can show you his accessory. Get a gun. And it looks very, very nicely done. I love the way this gun looks here. Now, this is actually the reason why the review took a bit. The figure came in last week. I'm filming this on Tuesday. This figure came in on Saturday. And the figure actually came in Friday. So I was trying to put the gun in his hand, and I broke it. Not on purpose, but like by accident. I was trying to just get him to hold it, and the handle broke. So I contacted TF Source. They were the first ones I contacted. Then I contacted Fanstoys, and Fanstoys did respond. They were actually saying about, me paying $16. They'll send me another one, and it'd take 6 to 7 weeks. contacted TF Source. They sent me a new one for free. It came in, and there's another part on him broken that I will show off in bot mode or when we get to combine mode, and you'll see it. I will talk about it. They're going to send me another one of that too. So I want to give TF Source a shout out. Thank you so much. You guys didn't have to do it. I even offered to pay for the new piece. But they're sending me a new one out, and I am thankful for it. But yeah, here's the gun. Looks very nice. And here it is with the Studio Series one, it's the same as the Studio Series, but with the Unite Warriors one. The only way you can get the guns here is with the Unite Warriors set, the Takara one. But you can see that the magazine is actually on the outside, where the magazine here is on the inside, so, or underneath, I should say. But to store it, you just want to take this handle, flip it back, like so. And there's a tab right there, or a slot there where this tab right here will go into. Like so. Well, there you go. And he does have articulation in this mode. He articulates here at this part, but it's very tight, so I'm not even going to mess with it. But he also articulates right here and right here. Rotates here and here. So you could get a lot of nice pictures here and poses with it. With the shovel, with the way it moves and all that. You could do that. But yeah, and that is it. That's actually, well, all that he does. So let's get down to the transformation into combined mode. So if you know me, you know what I do. If it's a triple changer, I go into their other mode first and then combine mode. So, or into robot mode. So I'll be going into combine mode first for him and then robot mode. So let's get to it. I'm going to bring the shovel up. Sorry about that. To kind of just get it out of my way for now. Then come here. Undo this. And bring it down. Like that. Bring that down like so. And then we can untab it from this section here. And then what I do is I actually like to take it, whenever I get it out, rotate it around like so. And then I just leave it here for now. So, I'll show you here. Untab. You can see this T-tab goes into that slot there. Rotate. Then just leave it here for now. Actually, you want to bring it like that, because what we can do now is just take this whole assembly and bring that up like so. So now there is, take these and bring these up like that. So now there is another joint right here and here. You want to bring it up at this joint right here, but don't bring it down here. You want to get your thumb here and bring it down at this secondary joint right there. In that joint, it is very tight. And I haven't loosened the screws yet. I probably should, but it is very tight. Even still. Like, it's not as tight as before, but oh boy. It is still there. And then I'm just going to rotate this way. And to get it out of the way. So now, come here under this section. You want to open that up like so. Come here. Open that up. Come to the backs here. You want to flip these flaps up. Flip these flaps. Try saying that 5 times fast. Flip these flaps. Flip the... I can't. I'm not even going to try. Come here. Bring this up like so. And then you want to get the arm out. Do not do what I did of pulling at the fingers, because I feel like how thin they are, you could risk breaking it, but I don't know any other... I mean, you could do that. Take these treads here and bring them down. Bring them down. Take this bit. You want to take it out and just set it to the side for now. And, okay. We want to bring the arms back in, and you can see there is this tab right here. It's going to slot into the bicep right there. And then there's this tab right here on the bottom that's going to just go over this right, like so. There you go. So you can see that right there. Like that and that. Boom, boom. And then we could just take this and bring it down. There are these. There's quite a bit of tabs and slots. So there is this tab here that's going to slot in right there. Same thing on this side. There's a tab right there. It's going to slot in right there. Then there are these slots here and here with these tabs here and here are going to go into. So bring these down. Make sure everything just tabs in where it should be. And then you can take these panels here and close them back up. They just go right over in between these tabs here. Like so. Then take these bits, flip them back, open this panel up, take the shovel now. You want to bring it back at this joint here, bring it down at this joint, rotate it, bring it all the way down, and then flip it up like so. And there you go. Now, we'll finish up with the top section here. There are these two tabs right here and here under the faux, or on top of the faux treads, that are going to go into the two slots right there and right there. So, just take that, tab it in, and come to the other side as well. Take this, tab it in, and there you go. We got that done. And this was the piece I was talking about. You can see that is badly cracked. Hopefully it doesn't break during the transformations and when I'm showing off articulation, but yeah, this is pretty bad. They are sending me another one of that. Thank God. Come to the knee here. You want to bend it because you want to come to this part. You want to get your nail on here, and then it will untab from here. Come to the knee. You want to straighten this out like that. Then take this bit and we can fold it in like so. Bring this up and then bring this in like that. Want them all lined up. And there you go. Same thing on this side. Bring it up. And that up. Undo it. Straighten out that knee. There we go. Bring that up. And now there are various tabs and slots. Like, there are these upper tabs here that are going to go into the upper slots here and here. And these lower tabs that are going to go into the lower slots right here and here. Even though that's a screw hole. I didn't even realize that. That's why it doesn't really go in all the way. But when you do that, we can take it now, put it off to the side, and we'll work on this section right here. And this is, of course, the hand. You want to just take this, rotate it up, bring these out, like so. Come to the back here. If you have a spudger, this will make your life easier, but I don't, so I'm just going to work with what I can. Pull it out, like so. Bring the... Don't do this yet. Don't do it. A lot of these yet. Hang on. There are these tabs right here, or these flaps, I should say. You want to take it and flip it up like that. You can see this will fold out. And take this one, fold it down. You can see those will come out there. I can kind of show you a little bit better in here. Take that, bring it up. Take this one and bring it down. And what that does is it keeps the hand from compressing back in. Then you can take this whole thing here and then bring it around like so. Now this bit, you want to push it in and you want to move the hand around so you can get it, but you will see it will fill in that seam right up there and down here. And there you go. You get that done. Now to combine the hand. You can see there are these, make sure this is closed up. like that. There are these 2 tabs here, or yeah, 2 tabs. You get T slots. So you want to take it, put it in here, push up on it like that, and then we can come here to this section. Make sure that's flat against it. Trying to make sure that these here, because I always have struggle with it, but you want to take these bits and they will tab into these tabs here like that. There we go. Tab that into there. There we go. See, and then these 2 tabs will slot into here, and then these 2 tabs will go over this section. And there you go. There you have the ARM mode. And here he is in his ARM mode, and he looks amazing. I love this ARM mode. I love the way the forearm comes together as well. This whole thing just looks really, just really good. The faux treads here, everything about it works perfect for this figure. And I do want to point out, if you remember when I said about this being die-cast in alt mode, well, guess what? You get more die-cast. This part of the forearm here is die-cast. This whole middle section is die-cast. Then you have that die-cast. Then this here, where this joint is actually die-cast. That right there is, oh my, that's a tight joint, is also die-cast. And if you come back here, these bits here are also die-cast. So you get a lot of metal on this guy, making him a heavy, heavy arm. Like, seriously, he is huge as well. And, you know, we're going to bring in some comparison. And for comparison, the only one that really matters in this mode is with the Unite Warriors version. And this, here's the difference. Awesome. It tried. The 86 one still does this with it. You can see, though, like, they have the purple fist, because this is the Unite Warriors one, not the Hasbro Combiner Wars one has a black fist. This one's got purple. And then you can see the purple fist on this one. You can see no silver paint. This one has silver paint, a lot more molded detail, which a lot of people would probably like better. But it bends out right here, making it way too flat. And that was something I never liked. Where here, you already saw me struggle, but it does have the joint out here. So it makes it look 10 times better than before. Like, this thing just looks so cool. Honestly, I love the way this whole thing becomes the arm and the wrist. Like, I love that purple hand. And I will show off, you know, I will go over the articulation for this mode when we get Devastator fully done. I was looking, it said that the others, like, the next one's going to be Hook, him, and I guess Long Haul and Mixmaster will all be out in, like, January. So, but, there you go. Now, you do have an alternate configuration where, if you want, you can take this and have the arm look like that. It's an alternate configuration that they don't show any instructions, but it does show it on the back of the box. So, but hey, totally up to you on how you want to do it. So there you have ARM mode. So now let's get down to robot mode. And, well, reverse this order. So you want to just undo this, undo the sides, like so. And then you want to push down on these here so you can get this out. Come in here, pull this out, like so. We can rotate this back around. Not too far. fold these back in. Come here, you want to just fold the top ones back down, and these bottom ones here back up like that. Okay. Down, up, and then the hand will compress right back into there, like so. And then this will just come over it like that, and there you go. You can see it's in a nice package. Let's put it to the side for now. So we can now move on forward with this whole thing. And I'm going to start with the legs and work my way up. So, split them here. You want to take these hooks, bring them back out. Come here, straighten it out, but bend the knee so that way you can push that in. And then you want to bend it at this joint right here. Reason is so you can push this up. Get this panel open. Come here. Rotate the foot out. Close that back up. Bring that up. Straighten it out. Like so. And then we will bring it up here at this joint. Make sure that tabs in. Bring it down here. Come to the bottom. Push out the heel. And there you go. Get a leg all done. Same thing on this side. Alright, and now we kind of have the legs done. Let me readjust here real quick. Boop. And the reason for that is because we're going to rotate here. And you actually want to bring it up right here. I'm going to bring that up. Bring it up right there at that joint and bring these legs down. And you want to push it back. You'll hear it and you'll feel it. There you go. So now you have the lower body all done. Alright. So now we'll work on the upper body. Come here. You want to undo these faux treads here. Undo this. Undo this. Make sure to flip these back. I'm going to bring this out now, but bring this up. We can undo the arms like so. Take this section with the fist and just slide it on back in. And then bring this up, and this post will go right into this port right there, locking the hand in place. So, just like that. And then we can bring this back down, tab it back in. You can use those. And then you want to take these and fold them up like so. So now here comes a part that I think a lot of people have had difficulty on. MGo's showing it off in a close-up view. I'm going to as well, but I want to show you an easy way to do this. So you want to get this section right here to here. And you got to do a lot of turning and all that, but you really don't have to do much. All you got to do is just take the arm, bring it down here, and you can see it lines up. So if you just take it and do that, you can see it will go in. And that's the same thing when pulling it out. You know, if you do this and bring it out, you know, it will be in the way it's supposed to. So that's just my recommendation. You can do it how you want, but I just wanted to show you that you can do it that way. Bring this out, rotate at the bicep, rotate this bit around. You want to bring it up, and these two tabs will slot into there, and it actually goes very secure. So there you go. There you have that. Arm done and ready to go. Same thing, rotate it, tab it in, bring it down, rotate at the bicep, rotate this hand section around, bring it up. Just going to get the hands into a fist. A fist. There we go. The shovel, I close this up. You want to take it and just bring it in the back. There is something I do with it. I'll show that off in a minute. Take this, fold this back, rotate the head, and there you go. Here we have Fanstoys Wright in his robot mode. And I will tell you, I do like it. Honestly, I like the way they did it. Truth be told. I know a lot of people don't. And again, I might go in on X-Trans bots just for the bot mode. I normally don't do that, but I might. But let's get in close here on that head sculpt. It is very nice. I love the red paint for the eyes. The silver or grayish silver they used for that mouth plate. The nice, like, gunmetal gray they used for the head. It just looks amazing. You can see the silver right here, the green, the more gunmetal, the purple. All around, it just looks so nice. And then, yeah, he's got a very obscene backpack, but I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I thought it was going to bother me a lot, but it doesn't. I thought that was a crack, and I was worried, but it's not. This just looks so good. I am honestly blown away by it. And now let's bring in some comparisons. Alright, so let's move him off to the side, and we will get started. First up, we'll bring in the one who got Optimus Prime killed, Hot Rod. You can see they're taller than Hot Rod, or he is at least. Well, both of them. I'm pretty sure they're all going to be. Thank God. Really hate Hot Rod. Here he is with the only other X-Transbot. Actually, the only X-Transbots figure I own. There he is with Ironhide. I am going to get their Ratchet. Don't worry. And like I said, probably their Constructicons. Not sure on that yet, but there you have that. Okay. Oh boy. Come on. There we go. He doesn't like to be the proper way. And real quick, here they are with the final Autobot. My favorite one in my collection thus far. Optimus Prime. Right there. You can see they're almost... Like, he has like, slightly shorter than Prime here. Which is what people don't like, is that they're almost as tall as, you know, the other ones. But, again, it doesn't bother me much. If it did, I would have gotten the X-Transbots one, which I'm still more than likely going to get. Alright, so let me move him over this way. Here's what the Combiner Wars or Unite Warriors one. Mine's the Unite Warriors, so you can see right here. There you have that. And put him back over here because we're going to bring in his buddy that I don't even have transformed right. Here he is with Scrapper. There we go. And they honestly look... I think they look good together. I can't wait for this set to be complete and we merge for the kill. So, there you have that. And now for Scavenger here, or Wright, we'll show off articulation. And articulation on him, his head can rotate a full 360. He can look up a little bit. He can somewhat look down. His arms, if you bring them out, do a full 360. Okay, that was weird. Out right here on a musical ratchet. You can hear that. You do get a bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow, giving you a little over 90 degrees. Wrist rotation, individual finger articulation. Same hands that they're probably going to use for all of them, because these are the exact same hands they used with Gary or Scrapper. And they're not painted at all. And honestly, it doesn't bother me because if they did paint it, it would be very tight. You do get a... if I can bring that out. You do get a waist rotation. Bring this up. Legs move forward on a soft ratchet about that far. Back. About that far there. Outward. You can do the full splits. Get a thigh swivel. You get over 90 degrees bend there at the knee, like a little over. But if you move this bit out of the way, you get even more. So, you have that. The feet move forward and back due to transformation, and you do get ankle tilt. So, I do also want to mention the feet are die cast. So, yeah. And he is actually pretty heavy. I don't know. I feel like he might be either heavier or just as heavy as their scrapper. But there you go. There. Now, the way I'm going to show you that I actually have my figure is with this down. And the reason is because in the show, Scrapper always had, or Scavenger had the shovel down like that in the cartoon. All the time. I keep mine like that because I'm a cartoon aesthetic. Or a cartoon freak, so I like having it that way. I even like using the cartoon con logos like you saw with Scrapper there. Because these things, I like them. I really do. I think they're cool. But you do also get... Now, for the gun here, I'm going to fold the handle back. And here's why. You get a tab right here. And you get a giant slot right here. I think what you're meant to do, if you don't want to use the gun, is just take it... Find where that tab is. There we go. Tab it into there, and you can kind of just store it down there. Now, I don't know who's going to do that, because, like, come on. It's a Constructicon. You want them holding their gun. Now, in theory, he can only hold the gun via one, because he's only got the tab on the one side. So, it can only fit into his right hand. Right, can hold it in his right. Anyway. And it is, of course, like I said, the tab in the slot of the palm. Method of weapon holding. So, like that. Then just wrap the fingers around it. Like so. And there you go. And that looks really, really good. I like that. But not only that, you also get the trumpet. Another one. They're all going to come with a trumpet, and I don't even remember who's who between his and Scrapper's. But you can take the trumpet. It's got tabs on either side. And you can drop it. Went under the desk. Okay. Just hit my head trying to grab it. But anyway, come here. Just take this. Boom. Boom. Tab. Tab. And this here actually fits way better than the one for Scrapper. Like, it fits better in the hand, but... oh, okay, now it's going to make me look like a liar. And to get him to use it, it's kind of hard. You kind of have to... There we go. So now he is... Let me just bring up this shovel real quick so I can get a bit of a better view. There you go. He's using it. Right there. So there you go. So this was the review of the Scrapper, you know, from... Or I keep calling him Scrapper. Of Wright. Fanstoys take on Scavenger. God. And he looks cool. Honestly, when you bring him and Gary in, honestly, I cannot wait to finish this set and have a nice Devastator in my collection. It's going to be worth it in the end to go through all of it, get them all in to bot modes, combine modes, and then just have the nice giant monster to compare with everyone else, like with the Autobots and then the rest of the Decepticons. But yeah, and if you did like the video though, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and that way you never miss a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.